Hello. Let's see, where are we at? Capricorn. This is a reading for all Capricorn placements of Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Mars. My name is Melissa. Welcome to my channel. Thank you so much for being patient with me. As you can see in the description box below, there are several links to my other forms of social media. Lady Magdalene's Mercantile is the name of my physical store. I have a light metaphysical store where I do offer in-person readings. However, if you want a reading, you can book it through the website and we can figure out through email what will work best for you. So this is a reading for March 1st through the 15th. However, if you get this at a different time, then it's meant for you to hear then. So what's going on with my beautiful Capricorn lovelies? I heard grieving. So I'm not sure if you're grieving a relationship, maybe a person, maybe a pet. I heard grieving. Or maybe there's something that you finally let go of that no longer serves you. But I'm definitely feeling like some grief here. So we will do a basic Celtic cross and then we will follow up with a beautiful lesson card from James Van Praagh. So showing up, you are Temperance. So this is about working smarter, not harder, okay? And it's also showing us alchemy, where things are kind of lining up and having kind of like this synergistic effect, meaning, you know, you're getting the same outcome by putting this in, slowing down on this and getting balance and working a little more on this part, and it's going back and forth, kind of like how this angel is pouring the cups back and forth. So it's almost like you're feeling that synchronicity. Ooh, I just felt it in my hands. I love that for you, Capricorn. You're feeling the flow, okay? I love that for you. So you're learning to work smarter, not harder. You're learning to go with the flow. In fact, the foot of the angel is in the water right there, which tells me, and then the other foot is on ground. So it's like you're grounded and you're kind of feeling out what's next and you're trusting your intuition and you're moving forward. I love that for you. What's going on across the way? Okay, so the challenge is the King of Cups. So either you're dealing with a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, or you're kind of, you know, when I mentioned grief, maybe you're dealing with emotional trauma right now. Like, I'm feeling like you're getting choked up. I'm feeling like even like the wind is out of me right now. It's really strange. I'm seated very comfortably, but it's almost like I can't speak. It's really strange. This King of Cups shows he's like sitting in the middle of really rocky waters and he is just chilling like a villain. Like nothing is bothering him. So I feel like this is kind of the challenge for you, is you're trying to maintain like this non-emotional state and trying to hold on to your wisdom and not lose your mind with whatever you're grieving right now. So I love that for you. The root of the problem is justice. I don't know if you've just been through like a court case or something, or it feels like there's trying to be some sort of balance. Almost like if you have a will and testament or something, like if there's something going back and forth there, you're just trying to hold it together, Capricorn, and you're doing a really great job. This is Libra energy too. You might have a Libra, or you might have strong Libra in your chart that's trying to really hold strong and maintain balance. I'm hearing balance, 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 emotional depth, balance. Like you literally are trying to just stay calm and go with the flow, especially when things are like breaking apart right now. We have so many things happening with Jupiter, Aquarius, Saturn, Pisces, like that. Those areas of our charts are kind of flipping out a little bit. And so this might be your space where you're trying to like restructure a certain area that isn't working, okay? Moving in the past, we have the Three of Wands. You were working super duper hard and you're kind of maybe waiting for stuff to happen, and it's finally happening now. The two rods are planted there, like, yes, you've done your part, and now we're just waiting for the next one. I love that for you, Capricorn. In your subconscious, we have the Three of Pentacles. So I do feel like you're networking a little bit, and maybe you're working with other people or possibly 2 other siblings or something, especially with this grief. Yeah, I almost feel like there's the 3 of you are kind of splitting, maybe splitting an inheritance or splitting a business or splitting time. I don't think this is a love triangle, but for whatever reason that came into my mind too. So if it is, you know, let's get that worked out quickly. If nothing changes at all, you're going to have the Sun. There's happiness here for you. I feel like the universe is conspiring to do, you know, to make everything work out in your favor. That's what, you know, Spirit does. Always conspires for things to work out in our favor and in our best interest. That's also Leo energy. What's sitting here, stagnation. Spirit's advice is be patient. Understand that at the end of heartbreak, there's also recovery. And I also heard 3 months. So there might be some changes going on in the next 3 months. What's going on in the spirit around you? You have some decisions to make. And sometimes you don't need to be so logical about things. Sometimes you got to bend your thoughts a little bit to make the right decision. And I feel like your spirit guides are kind of pushing you to not make the logical decision, but make the feel good decision. In the hopes and dreams, we have the Fool. So sometimes we're excited that something new is happening. Sometimes we're kind of scared that it's something new. Notice the Fool has the little baggage there at the end of his rod, and he also has a white flower. This is about the experiences that he's had that create healing and wisdom. And basically, you know, when we walk into new relationships, we walk into them with baggage, regardless of, you know, how healed we are. We all have baggage, and it's important that sometimes your people who are you involved with, some of them are going to accept and honor the baggage and work with it, and some of them are going to be like, oh no, too much. But I feel like you have worked so hard that you will actually be able to speak into fruition, like, okay, I am triggered by this, let's talk about this. I know this isn't your fault, but can I tell you what I'm feeling just because of what's happened in the past? And I feel like whoever you're going to be dealing with is really going to be open to listening to where your thoughts are. Final outcome is the Knight of Pentacles. So you could be getting an offer from from a Capricorn, Virgo, or Taurus. I heard Taurus when I first flipped this over. So it's almost like you may be feeling like a better sense of stability at home, but I also feel like you might be getting a new job offer from one of these people, or a new sense of like just a new layer of income. So I love that. Or maybe you're working with people to create a better income for yourself. So I love that for you, Capricorn. Let's look at the lessons here. A lesson card. Surrender, which is kind of what I was talking about with that angel in the beginning, with that Temperance card as you're showing up. I can release my need to control and indecision, use my intuition in all aspects of life. So when I was talking about making that choice, remember that was kind of going on around you, and like you had to be less logical and more feeling about things, which I know is hard for you. You need to be more feeling about things and less logical. And sometimes you just need to surrender and just ride the wave as to what is coming up next, because Spirit is always conspiring to work in your favor, and sometimes we need to be patient. So I love this reading for you, Capricorn. I hope you enjoyed it too, and I look forward to chatting with you in a couple of weeks. Toodaloo.